The core cooling is a very, very important factor because whenever we exercise, we sweat. And in order for us to sweat, there's a tremendous amount of body that has to be channeled to the surface of the skin to push the sweat through the pores, which means you have less blood at the muscle level. And each one of us has a very finite amount of blood, which happens to be 8% of your body weight. And if that person is exercising with high intensity, a lot of that blood is at the surface of the skin, which is exactly why we have what's called delayed onset of muscle soreness. So after you finish exercise, there's not enough blood there to remove the lactic acid, so you have sore muscles for 1 or 2 or 3 days sometimes. The other side effect has to do with the blood oxygen levels. So as the bloodstream warms up, it starts releasing blood oxygen. The blood oxygen, of course, is the fuel for the muscle tissue. That's what muscles need to work and to be efficient. So you can relate to that when you watch someone running a race, for example, and especially during the second half of the race, you can see them gasping for air, trying to get as much oxygen into the lungs as possible. In a scientific term, it means reaching your VO2 max, your ability to metabolize oxygen. So we address that with Vasper. With Vasper, whenever you exercise, we are compressing the benefit of that exercise by slowing down the venous return, creating this massive concentration of lactate underneath the compression, which hacks the brain into thinking you just did 2 sessions of CrossFit and totally killed that muscle tissue. So therefore the brain goes into gear, producing more of your own growth hormone. And then because we are cooling the body during the exercise, you are actually preventing your body from sweating, which means all of the blood flow is at the muscle level where you want it. And then because the blood itself is cooler, it absorbs and retains more blood oxygen, which gives you more power.